You've tried communicating better. You've read the books. Maybe you've even done therapy. But the same fights keep coming back. Different topics, but always the same dynamic. Because we're fixing the screen when the problem is really the projector. Once you see this, you can't unsee it. I'm Rob McPhillips. I help couples reset broken patterns. Today I want to show you the rule that most relationship advice misses. It's simple, it's uncomfortable, but it can change everything. One life, two worlds. Until you understand how those two worlds work together, you'll keep pushing the same boulder uphill. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your patterns repeat and what actually makes them stop. Remember when you go to the cinema, you sit in a dark movie theatre and you look up at the screen. The screen is the outer world of everything that we see going on. So this is what anyone can actually see. So this is the arguments about the dishes, about money, about sex, about parenting, about the tone of voice someone uses. But behind where you're sitting is the projector. And that's the inner world. This is both of your beliefs about conflict, about love, about your partner, about yourself. Just like in the cinema, everything that you see in the outer world is a manifestation of the inner world. Always. If there's a scratch on the film reel, it's going to show up on the screen. You can't fix it by scrubbing the screen harder. You have to change the reel. So when your partner says something and you instantly feel defensive, that's not about the dishes. It's an inner belief. It's criticism means that I'm failing. Conflict is dangerous. I'm about to be rejected. I'm going to be abandoned. Until that belief changes, the same glitch is going to keep playing. A different day, but the same film. Most people make a fatal mistake here. They treat these two worlds, the projector, the screen, as separate. My private thoughts are just in my head. They don't affect reality. But watch what actually happens. If you believe that conflict is dangerous, you shut down or you explode. If you believe that your value comes from achieving things, you'll feel empty, even when things look fine. If you believe that relationships require sacrifice, you'll end up resenting the very person that you chose. You can't win a game of connection when your code is written for survival. This isn't therapy. It's cause and effect. This is how you know it's real. When you feel stressed, stuck, or disconnected, it's not bad luck. It's a signal. It's like a red light on a car dashboard. Most couples ignore the signal and they try and change the outer world. New partner, new job, new house, new city. They try and force the screen to change, but because the real stays, the same patterns reappear. It's the same fight in a different setting. There's an order of operations here, and most people get it backwards. They'll say things like, be less defensive. I'll communicate better. I'll be more patient. But they're still running the same reel in their head, so it doesn't stick. Here's the correct order. First, you've got to examine the inner world. What do you actually believe? Second, you have to test the belief. Is it really true? Or was it just inherited? Third, you have to update the reel. We have to replace survival code with a code for actual reality. And then fourth is you watch how the outer world changes, not because you forced it, but because the system updated. Let me show you what this looks like. Sarah and Mike have been together about 8 years. Whenever Mike got stressed about work, he'd withdraw. He'd go to his office room, he'd stop talking, shut down. Sarah would feel the distance between them, and she'd either pursue him with questions. What's wrong? Why won't you talk to me? What's wrong? Or she'd pull away herself. Fine, if you don't want to talk, I won't either. They tried everything, check-ins, quality time, better communication, date nights. Nothing worked. Mike believed, if I'm struggling, I'm a burden. My stress hurts the people that I love. Meanwhile, Sarah believed, when someone pulls away, I'm not wanted. Distance means rejection. You see what's happening? Their beliefs created the exact patterns that they were trying to fix. So Mike feels stress. His belief says, I'm a burden. So he withdraws to protect Sarah. Sarah feels him withdraw. Her belief says, distance means rejection. So she either pursues him or pulls away. So Mike either feels pursued or abandoned. And his belief is confirmed. See, I am a burden. Sarah feels him withdraw further, and her belief is confirmed. See, he doesn't want me. Each response validated the other's deepest fear. They were stuck in a loop created entirely by their inner worlds. So it's the same pattern every single time. So we didn't fix communication. We fixed beliefs. Mike examined his belief. Is my stress actually a burden? Or did I just learn that somewhere? The reality was that his stress wasn't the problem. His withdrawal when he got stressed was. And the withdrawal was based on a false belief. His new real was a belief that sharing stress builds trust, that holding connection during a struggle makes us stronger. Sarah looked at her belief. Does distance always mean rejection, or am I making up a story? The reality was that Mike wasn't rejecting her. He was trying to protect her. And she was reading threat where there wasn't any. Her new real was that sometimes distance is self-care, not rejection. And I can stay secure even when he needs space. What happened when they updated their beliefs? Mike still gets stressed about work. But now he says, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I need 20 minutes alone, then let's connect. Sarah can hear this without making it all about her. So she says, okay, I'll be here when you're ready. It's the same situation, but this time it's a completely different outcome because the real changed. Now this is where it becomes useful to you. Pick one repeating pattern, just one, and ask yourself, what do I believe about conflict? What do I believe about my partner? What do I believe about myself in this relationship? Because those beliefs are the ones that are running the projector. When you change the beliefs, the relationship automatically changes. Not because you forced it, but because you updated the system that the relationship runs on. Most people spend their life scrubbing the screen. You don't have to. Better thinking creates more peace. Flawed thinking creates more friction and stress. One life, two worlds. Fix the projector and the screen takes care of itself. And here's my question for you. If you could reset one relationship, which one would it be? Leave a comment and let me know. I'll see you in the next one.